Okay. I believe this is me here. Oh god, that's gonna be some audio echo until I can fix that. There we go. Caught it fast. I am here for a little thing called anime. I believe it's anime time. Also known as it's 10:40. I'm not quite tired, and I want to do one more Ace Combat mission before bed.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore.
Give me the answers.
For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived,
What's up,
Mihai's
Bash?
granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground.
Because his country was in the sky.
Of course. Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Nailed it.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack
We are
Farbanti
really
from
wow.
both the
That's the
east
front.
and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest.
We
We will
taken
secure
back a
air
lot of, or
superiority
taken over a lot of
the capital,
Erusia.
while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as
Hey Rob,
required.
it's anime, alright?
By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, That
I bet
can't
you I'm
happen
not
until after the
missing
capital falls.
that talk
You
at
guys are
all.
the stars of this battle.
I've never
Russo
actually
will
seen
fight
Suicide
like a
Squad
tiger,
either.
But we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
I think the Joker might be in it. I don't know what a standoff dispenser is, but oh wow, there's like a row of missiles or row of bombs. That's pretty cool. Okay. Sure. I'm not super
Strider Squadron,
tactical
proceed to
using any of
runway.
those.
Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have
This
engaged at
happened
Farbanti
September 19th,
Reconstruction Park,
2009.
Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's
We're
time.
gonna break through
Commence
this
the
fleet.
operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. I put pressure on me, so I think I'll go out there and run up the score. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Come on, where'd it go?
Missile.
I'm on his back.
Come on, let me.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1. This is Striker 5. He's aiding. Locked on bandit.
Fox 2! Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
In position behind bandit. Special delivery.
Perfect. Strider 1, destroy target.
Who cares if the aircraft's got 3 strikes? Enemies in lock.
Strider 1 is back in bandit.
I didn't even realize this was a score attack mission.
Target locked.
Dodge that missile. Our air support is stopping the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Target acquired. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
I spotted it. Time to shoot that bastard out of the sky.
Target locked.
Half the enemy's already down. LRSSC is really something. Strike 5. Attack failed. These guys just give up.
Easy.
Roger. The park will be secured. Uzi and Big Shot's cleared the way.
I agree.
They're actually blowing some stuff up this time?
Attack missed. Strider 1, Fox 2.
This is Base 1 to Base Quadrant. Buy us some time. We've got friendlies coming in.
Strider 1, destroy target. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once. Here's your chaff and flare supply.
Missile incoming. Break.
AA gun confirmed destroyed.
Okay. Let's see what happens here now.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours.
Okay.
We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Bushin.
Wilco. That's something.
Enemy missile detected.
Strider 1, missile launched.
This is Grand 7. Attack failed.
Come on. Let me be in ace combats.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and you're destroyed.
Locked on target. Target is in range of guns.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
Bandit has a lock. Enemy is fled.
Wow. That changed velocity very quickly against me.
Gopher or ECM. Shoot it. Desperately trying to stop our advance. It's gonna be tougher than we thought. Enemy on your tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hit. Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Attack missed. Locked on.
Enemy sighted. Beat back the enemy. Enemy has a lock. One bandit back. Enemy missile detected. Evading. Enemy got away.
That's a lot of targets left still.
Fight. Breaking away. Enemy vessel. Fire. Mark 2.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Target is hit.
Check that bandit behind you.
Strider 2. Fox 2.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missiles have got a lot of armaments.
Oh, come on.
Special delivery.
The enemy is worn out.
I've gotten way worse at the machine guns, I guess.
They'll crash on their own. Breaking out of luck. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it. Attacking from behind my target. Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay. Call reinforcements. Damn it. Should have known it sooner. We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Retreat. I'm trying to break.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Do I even have enough rockets to
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm not even sure I have enough rockets to get my score.
Strider 2, Fox 2. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this.
Target is in range of guns.
Oh,
Fox 2.
Missile.
come on.
Bandit in my sight.
Yeah, I 100% don't have the ammo to do this. I gotta go to return line. We'll, let's see when I get some missiles in the back of my system if I can,
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
make up for another 9,000 points. Probably gonna need one more shot.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control.
Where did these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Use GPS to locate allies.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
Well, that did some.
Target acquired. Five minutes remaining.
That's, I guess, a way to get some good points.
Tank units, advance! Conditions keep changing. This battle
That's been eliminated.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target in gun range.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I mean,
Missile.
I don't know if there was a combat zone. It probably wasn't.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger, it's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. Strider 1, Fox 2. Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Missile.
Target down.
Missile.
You're out of chaff and flares.
Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra for us.
6.
Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first throwing. Ready?
Nope.
Fire!
Strider 1 is down.
Well, that boat can take a lot of hits, that's for sure.
Our troops have engaged at Frabanti Reconstruction Park. Silver Bridge.
Now that I know how good those SOGs are,
Help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war.
I think it was going to be a tough to.
It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Yeah,
Lately, as your
this is an
company
F-35,
commander,
definitely not a
I felt
zero.
some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run the score. Just to show you guys how it's done. Trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Okay.
Strider 1.
Missile.
Return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute.
Come
No, it's
on.
real funny.
Missile launched.
Stand in the flare.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Strider 1. The men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
3 strikes in the sky.
Hey, Sky.
Too bad for those guys.
If you can get around some of the weird,
Enemy has a lock on you.
the weird wind conditions,
Missile.
it's not bad.
Flares are running low.
I feel like sometimes it doesn't tell you
Missile did not
what is a
connect.
win and what is not. Oh, come on, where you at? Where's that fat rat?
that's the ticket. Show the enemy what kind of surprise we've got waiting for them.
Bandit on your tail. This is 6. I got a bail.
Oh god.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air.
Yeah, I find normal probably as hard as I can do
Missile.
with my poor flight abilities.
Missile.
On the enemy's tail.
Target is hit.
Missile.
We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
I'm damaged, but still flight capable.
Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Take charge.
Missile away.
Call reinforcements. Damn it. Should have known it sooner. It's no use. We have to retreat.
Bandit on your tail.
You're out of chaff flares. Enemy backup inbound.
Come on, where's that AC-10 at?
Separate combat zones.
Get on my butt, please. There we go.
All threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
This, maybe this on Ace difficulty is not quite the pain I am willing to do, but you can do it, go for it.
This is Rango 5, evading missile. This is Rango 5, controls are down, ejecting. The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it. Strike will be here soon.
Target eliminated.
Oh yeah, I need to get these things lined up, don't I?
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Dodge that missile.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Is your plane holding together?
Oh god,
Strider 1,
I thought I had more others left.
We can't let the enemy take that position. Kill them all.
Bandit has a lock.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight. Friendly lost. We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them.
vehicle eliminated.
These score attacks, oof.
The enemy's pouring on their forces.
Breaking.
Evade that missile, Strider 2.
Roger. The park will be secured. The OTC shots clear the way.
I know the feeling.
Fox 2. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Ooh, come on, enemy.
Missile.
Bandit is firing.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You know how many we've taken out? And you're back. We're at 3 strikes.
Enemy's got a lock.
Oh, that was, both those targets are a waste. Okay, how many more do I need to do? Like a lot?
Strider 1, target acquired.
That's the Washington Monument, right? That's like no,
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Hold your ground.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Retreat for on me. Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
yeah, any hints you have
The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
for me getting good at this would be
Bandit has a lock.
appreciated.
These guys just won't give up. Extended Stonehenge.
Missile.
In AC4, there's a weird fake Pentagon building.
Stop or advance. It's gonna be tougher than we thought.
Missile.
Target has been destroyed. Destroy the enemy's left wing, and then we can regroup.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Oh, come on. How can my fire extinguisher do all the putting outs if you keep lighting me on fire, game?
We need to reform our ranks. Now. Enemy ranks are crumbling. Attack the right flank. This is our chance.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Strider 1 is down.
Sometimes when I'm that close to the water, they just skim right past me.
Our troops have engaged at Fravanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score like that. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, turn line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Come on. There we go.
Count is back in the saddle and Cyclops too. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strikes in the sky.
Come on, AC-10.
Too bad for those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Show the enemy what kind of surprise we've got waiting for us. It's an inbound. Evade.
Missile away. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Did that lock on? There we go.
We got a friendly.
Enemy has a radar lock on me. Strider 1, enemy on your 6.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight. I'll just hold on. Our plan will be a success.
I've got
Attack this.
There we go. Line them up.
Viking, can't get away from this rock. Rocks too.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile hit.
Call reinforcement.
Oh god. I'm just so scared right now. There's so much happening.
Strider 1, missile away.
It's so huge. We have to retreat. My target's steel. Enemy on my tail. I can't take him.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, entering into the area. Cyclops will take care of the other.
Cyclops isn't gonna give me any more points to frickin' end the round now.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemy aircraft lost. The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan. Bandit in my sight. My God. Don't chase after the house alone.
Strider 1, missile launched.
feel like I'm blowing up a lot of stuff, just not enough.
Tank units, advance!
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Chaffin flares launched. Target hit.
We can't let the enemy take this position! Kill them all!
Target acquired.
Missile.
Boom, boom, boom.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile. Missile.
Come on, dodge that missile! Where did these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
Stay forward and keep your eyes on the enemy.
Fox 2.
Viking, can't get away from this rock.
Oh, come on, Sue.
You've got the touch.
Yeah, there we go.
Where they lost?
Woof, there we go.
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your victory.
Missile.
Roger. The park will be secured. Those idiots are cleared away.
I have a feeling. Global morale is our real issue right now. They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing. If you sit there, the enemy will surround you.
Strider 1, lock on target.
Look at what's left of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Enemy is locked on. Break away.
Hold them. Don't let them through.
Not convinced.
There we go. Getting some points in.
Enemy reinforcements
How
on
bad
radar.
are the score attack levels?
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Seems like they'd be particularly bad
Tracks on. The crane on losses. Roger that.
on the harder difficulties.
We're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Strider 1, missile away.
Strider 1, break.
Target eliminated.
That area's all yours, Strider. We're back at
Okay.
One Squadron at the Silver Bridge.
Strider 1, locked on target.
The enemy ranks are crumbling. Attack their right flank. This is our chance.
Locked on, you're mine.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Missile! 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 Evading!
Those 2 squadrons with the school overhead are friendly. We need to send a Stonehenge.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing these at a higher score. I feel like this score is probably difficult enough for most of what I can do.
Don't let them through. HQ's right behind us. Use GPS to locate allies.
Close if you want to go back to resupply.
It's no use.
Hello, Scottish Sparrow.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Take me off.
Strider 1, this is...
I feel like I don't know the cheese, and I haven't really bothered looking it up. Did you go like down the Mirage tree? Because I guess I went up on the tree and not down.
Do not let them through.
Not right now. I want to see if I can do it without without cheesing. Though given a couple more tries, I'll probably be begging for help.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
Oh, come on, missiles.
Time to attack.
Missile launched.
That is not going well.
Deadlock. Is there something we can do?
Missile. 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 Missile.
Check that bandit behind you. Hostile has a lock.
Reduce altitude. Line between the buildings.
5 minutes remaining. Target is in range of guns. Strider 1, missile.
The BLS missiles have to have better tracking. Cause they just wow.
Trying to stop our advance. This is tougher than we thought.
Chaff and flares completed.
Finish them.
Missile away.
We can still win as long as we don't give up.
Oh my god. Yeah, on the ships. They definitely track me way better.
Target obliterated. Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here. No way we're falling back now. If they take our headquarters, we're finished.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait. Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready! Fire!
Target hit.
Put your backs into it, men! If we get through this, streets are on me!
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, I'm on my way to join you. My boys on the ground can finish up here. Understood. Understood. Lancaster, I'm meeting up with Strider.
Roger.
Eyeball, give us a report. You overstood it. Thanks for the fire support.
I need 3,000 more HP. It's
Spotted enemy
whatever
backup.
damage.
Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger.
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
Steer clear of the sunken allied ship. Just how many did we lose? Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Oh, there's a lot of good targets over here.
Watch out, 3 are making their way to HQ now.
Oh, please. I don't know if I can do this much.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Strider 1, enemy destroyed.
2 minutes remaining.
Bandit has a lock on me. Cyclops 1, Fox 2.
Keep firing on the move!
No special weaponry remaining.
They must be exhausted after what they've cleared. So let's hurry up and finish the job.
Vehicle eliminated. Strider 1, missile launched.
Oh god, no, no, that's not what I want to be. $400 points left.
Break it, break it! Fall back 900 yards. 3 strikes is here.
Tank is destroyed.
I just need 100 more points.
1 minute remaining.
Dodge that missile. Target locked.
Show them how Osea fights this battle.
Yep.
Air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Evolution Army.
And because I don't want to get accidentally shot down at the end, I'm cheesing it. I'm running.
Understood.
Whew.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Understood.
30
Understood.
seconds remaining.
Understood. Understood.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
I bet you if I was better with the bomber, I could have gotten a lot more.
This is turning into an absolute nightmare. There's no end. Hey, gun destroyed. Enemy has a lock.
All
They
aircraft,
can't destroy one
listen
tank?
carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy
Oh,
outpost
wow,
is
that was-
ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites.
These are worth so
underway.
much.
All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
Okay, part 2. Target the Aegis ashore and ships with Lazim bombs.
What's going on here? I don't
Yeah, it
know.
looked like there was a lot coming out from there.
We're taking heavy
That's
damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got
that
to
makes a
do
lot of
something.
sense.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Okay.
Don't get too far ahead. Fox 2.
Come on.
Good ship is
Get
stuck.
shifty.
Fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missed. Damn. Even his lackeys fly like champions.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys? Shaking man.
Come on.
They evaded it. Target locked. Fox 2.
Okay.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay. Not bad. As good as everyone says. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking. Taking evasive action.
Out of flares. Got some hits in at least.
I have a lock. See where your plane is headed. Eject. Like the enemy. Good luck.
I'm gonna take down all your buddies first.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile away.
Locked on.
Just gonna randomly fire missiles while machine gunning you.
Miss, target's still active.
Strider 1, missile inbound. They've got their flight or snailed down. They evaded it.
Booyah!
Escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders. Eject while you can still talk.
Thank you, Sparrow.
Fox 2. This one's wide open.
Come on.
In gun range. Bridge.
Wonder if I need to.
Cyclops 3, I've been hit. We gotta eject.
Oh,
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
oh,
Call
this.
warning.
Listen, Trigger, real talk.
Call
If
warning.
we keep this up, someone's not
Call
gonna
warning.
muscles. I'll
Yep.
act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What?
Missile. Missile.
Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh?
No, he's gonna wait for me to kill him.
Boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice, flying. Give him one more.
Get up with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up.
Come on.
The wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
I'm running low.
Target acquired.
He's flying me way too close to the ground. What if I run out of missiles and I don't do this?
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
No.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count.
Call warning.
This plane exploded.
Call warning.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
I am now 100% out of rockets.
Do it. Damn it.
Oof.
Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Call warning.
Wilco count.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope. Taking fire.
I guess I do get a couple missiles back. The game has some
You're
pity.
holding your own out there.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, target acquired. Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Zero.
You can do it.
Call warning.
In fact, you're the only one who can.
Ah!
My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
working
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
Is that an EMP?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante is now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Oh, I didn't kill him.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
Sorry, Wesman.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time.
So,
We have no
total
idea
blackouts.
when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
I didn't want to bait him. It's only a C rank on that mission. I want to see what the anime is here.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time.
Holy jazz.
Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned.
Can't just
What
start
kept
blowing
the
up shit
world
in the
relatively
atmosphere.
sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power.
Yeah, that went bad.
Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI.
Yes, the ocean
instead of being
convicts.
radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking.
Surely
Even with
the
their
AI will
GPS
do nothing
offline,
bad.
They can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them.
Kidnapping?
I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusius radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
Get in there and get your
HQ
bread.
is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack.
I'm sure I'll just be able to get in there with no problems.
However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure.
I kind of need the...
Such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
This can't be bad. I'm sure there'll be no confusion. It is near midnight for me, so I think I'm gonna have to call it there. Thanks Rob, thanks Sky, thanks Scottish Sparrow for tuning in and watching me do a mission. I think I have like 4 more left to go. Then I'll be done with this on the normal mode. Have a good night, everyone.